I have a friend who's here tonight. She wants to go to Kentucky. Kentucky. You know why? You can bungee jump there. Like, it's the only place in the center of the country you can bungee jump. Did you know? Like, they haven't mastered reading there. I don't know how they're going to do with physics. But if you've been following the news, like, Kentucky is also the state that had its abortion ban reviewed by the Supreme Court, thus overturning Roe versus Wade. Boo. Boo indeed. But I like to think if you can bungee jump in the state of Kentucky, you can always get an abortion. Make a little lemonade, friends. Find a chunk in the bottom. I don't know. Like, I travel a lot, and I went through a town that has an orphan museum. An orphan museum. So my friend just dropped me off on the stairs. I just waited until it opened. I went in. I learned we don't need museums for everything. Like, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be like. It wasn't like Madame Tussauds for orphans. You know, like wax effigies of everyone from Oliver Twist to Little Orphan Annie to Bruce Wayne. And they all kind of look like Scarlett Johansson. It wasn't like that, but it was sad. Like, I think museums are inherently sad places, you know? Like, there's a very thin line between grave robbery and discovery. A very thin white line. I drive a lot, and I have learned that subdivision names make American tragedy sound like the height of luxury. The estates at Gettysburg. The manors of Arlington. I imagine a soldier face down in the mud, and he raises his bayonet, and his last words are, "No above ground pools." Get that in the homeowners association bylaws. You know, and like, I wonder if they do it in other places too. You know, like, where are you building? We love the Voryettes of Chernobyl. Wildlife's all fucked up though. I saw a deer with antlers drawn out of his asshole. Do you like animals? I'm a big fan of the zoo. Has anyone been to the zoo lately? This summer, that's a summer thing to do. Have you been? Did you know that they replaced the children's zoo with robots? Dinosaur robots. They call it Dinosaurus, which is like what a very stupid person would think scientists would call robot dinosaurs. You know, like I bet the marketing meeting for that was wild. Like, get those goats out of here. It's velociraptors the kids want, the metal kind. But like, no, I bet the animals are happy to get out of there. Like, no self-respecting animal wants to live in a zoo. You know, like a gorilla throwing itself against the glass wall of an enclosure is the same energy as me banging my head against a desk in a cubicle. The same. Like every couple years, a polar bear takes itself out on one of those big red rubber balls. Documented, you know? Like, but they shouldn't replace the animals with robots. Humans conceived of zoos. Humans should live in zoos. Like, I would love to see the zebras taken out one by one by one and just replaced with 2 people in a zebra costume. I'm a lady. I have a hard time talking about sex in front of people. I don't like to talk about it. In part because it's very private, but I also worry that while I am ostensibly empowering myself, I'm also complicit in my own objectification. Lady things. But I thought maybe I could practice by talking about other things the way that people talk about sex. So I'm going to try it with you, okay? I'm a little nervous about that. All right. My neighbor has a real old horse named Dumpling. He's got a heart condition and a bad back. But I'm gonna get on that old motherfucker and just ride him real hard, and if he dies, he dies. That's pretty good. Okay, well, I got another one. I've had car trouble all summer, and the exhaust system's real clogged up, and the mechanic told me it was going to be super expensive to fix. But I think I can fix it myself. I'm just going to grab that exhaust pipe. I'm going to suck that motherfucker real hard. I'm going to suck that big old motherfucker so fucking hard. And if I die, I die. I'm a lady. I have a guy's name, though, Corey. And it really pisses off Leslie, the guy I work with. Because I make $1 more an hour than him. I am a lady, but sometimes I want a sandwich. But when will someone make a sandwich for me? When will someone make a sandwich for my active lifestyle? I need 66% of a man's sandwich that costs 75% more. You see, I have these tiny little lady hands. Delicate little lady hands. They're just good for holding toddlers. And for making incredibly large sandwiches I will tragically never be able to hold. I've got this delicate little mouth, little lady mouth. Tiny little lady mouth. What am I supposed to do? Unhinge it like a python every 3 days on my lady eating cycle? No! I need a sandwich that is both soft and strong. Like a corgi dog fighting ring. I need a sandwich that smells like lady things. Like baby powder. And like overripe cherries rotting in a hot car in August. I need a sandwich I can use to defend myself in a dark alley. Slap some sharp cheddar on there. I need my sandwich to be infantilized. If there are not 3 cartoon kitty cats on my sandwich, my stomach will fold itself into an origami praying mantis and eat its own lining. But I also need my sandwich to be sexy. I need low-cut lunch meat and push-up tomatoes. But I also need my sandwich to celebrate casual substance abuse. I need a sandwich sandwich that goes from being copious amounts of coffee to copious amounts of Pinot Grigio at 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday. But noon on the weekend. Because it's always wine o'clock somewhere. Am I right, ladies? Yeah. The bread doesn't always have to be pink. But it does in October. I got more sandwich material. Like when I wrote this on the paper, it was a foot long. I think we've all had a rough couple years. I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know. There's been a new continent on fire every year for the last 5 years. There was this plague. They're putting peanut butter cups, potato chips and peanut butter cups now. Just crazy shit. And I think we're all looking for answers. I've started reading my horoscope every day. And I'm tired of people giving me shit because it's made up. If I say I'm in a bad mood because Mercury's in retrograde, everyone's like, put away your crystals, you fucking freak. But if someone says they have a case of the Mondays, nobody's like, you believe in the calendar? Everything is made up. It's all arbitrary. All of it. The calendar that we use, the Gregorian calendar, has only been around for 485 years. The printing press on which calendars are printed is only 20 years older than that. That is not a long time. The stars? A little older, I think. A little bit. I can't stand people who are like, I'm the worst. You know any of those people? Hey, I'm the worst people? I'm the worst. Everyone I know is far too mediocre to be the worst. It's true. What'd you do? You kick some puppies today? Give out any smallpox blankets? No? Oh, you didn't text your mom back. Okay, well, I think on a scale of Mahatma Gandhi to Pol Pot, you're pretty squarely in the middle. I do know a lot of women, particularly my age, who are kind of trying to make their way in the world, trying to do good things. I think to mixed results. I went to high school with a lady who started a non-profit. Great. She calls it Bras for Africa. Hate it. She went over there for an all-inclusive safari and she came back and she said, hey, I have some well-intentioned friends and some money to throw at a problem. But what problem? Malaria vaccines? No. Affordable housing, both domestic and abroad? No. We gotta get those free swinging titties in check, am I right? Yeah! I mean, what in the name of colonization? Nobody wants to wear a bra. You could have come over to my house anytime in the last 2 years. I would have proven it to you. If it were socially acceptable, my nipples would be hanging out of the bottom of my pants right now. Just swinging around, blacking people's eyes, It's not. And nobody needs to wear a bra. Except for Americans. With our 50-pound Big Mac McTitties. Yeah, harness these McDouble Ds, you know what I'm saying?